Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bentley.
Obviously, thank you very much. When I make a speech, I normally just put down a few names that I want to mention in my speech, and then I let it flow. But this year there are some names I'm going to mention, but it's almost I just want to describe, I just want to blurt out so many superlatives and positivities. This is the best derby I at Star Sports have ever been involved in. In every way. The standard of racing, the competitiveness of the dogs, the quality of the racing has been absolutely, well, mind-blowing. But what's been far better than that is that never ever has the Greyhound racing family, our sport, felt as together and really fitting in, helping each other, being positive, not sniping, pushing forward, trying new things, welcoming new talents. And really, I didn't want to speak to everybody today. I wanted to speak with everybody. So I would like everybody to give all of us a round of applause. There are a few people that I am going to mention, though, but the contribution, really, I say it again, really, the team effort and the family is really, that's been the highlight of the derby for me this year. This togetherness that we have just really got in the sport. But there are some people who I would like to mention. The first person I would like to mention, and her surname is the vet, is Polly the vet. I think that whilst we're all enjoying ourselves and we love the dogs, we love the racing, when there is an emergency, Polly is as cool as a cucumber, and I mean, what a professional. And when you see her run onto the track, it's a frightening sight. But the animals that we love can't ever be in better hands. So can I have a little round of applause for that? Good business always requires good people to work together, and it requires time, and it requires I always think more time to build those fundamentals and foundations, and for people to gel together and understand each other's places, and boundaries, to then work in them, right, and to achieve themselves, but to achieve together. However, when there are major events, whether it be a World Cup, a Royal Ascot, the Ashes, or the Greyhound Derby for us, our compass, where we all come together, this is where natural talent, hard work and opportunity meet, and somebody or a dog will seize it every year. For me, there is this year a tenacious talent, a loved person, somebody who loves the sport, who is absolutely pushing for every single opportunity and representing all of us. That person is Danny Jackson. And all I hear about is how brilliant the television coverage is, and what a great host Danny is. And Danny she's just got such a great energy. If Danny Jackson can't make you smile, then you're a miserable git, as far as I'm concerned. So can we have a round of applause? The track itself has looked absolutely immaculate this year. Kevin's been working very hard on it. There's been no conspiracy theorists with insides, outsides and middles and all the rest of it. The track's been absolutely brilliant. I think that we've seen dogs running, they've been fulfilling their full potential. And can I please thank the board, please? Making change and and developing is always difficult, and it entails ruffling feathers. It entails arguments where people care, but then they find a way forward. It includes making mistakes and learning from them and treating them as lessons. And this year we have somebody who's entered the sport who is brave enough to do that, and is dedicating and pushing his acumen, his passion, his power, his money together to help the Greyhound race, to help us as a sport come more together. He's achieving that. He's giving us a good shake to do it. He's achieving getting our sport outside of our own bubble more, which we all need to do, right? And this is somebody who has, he is fearless and he's fearsome. And Mike Davis is somebody who certainly Every year, though, I unfairly like to pick somebody who I feel has made a real contribution to the sport for a long time and gone above and beyond, and with care, passion, enabling others, the sacrifices they've made. And that person is here this year. There's been a couple of years that I've wanted to sort of give this, it's not an award, but you know what I mean, I wanted to, the main round of applause to be for this person. When I used to go to Hove Dogs, a very exciting moment was when and I'm sure that everybody, when they started at the track that they started at, wasn't it exciting when you came out and the new shiny was shiny and it was sticky, and you wanted to see all the adverts in it. It was the Greyhound Star, wasn't it? What a wonderful publication. At every single page you wanted to look, it had the best photos, the best articles, the best features. I think that like all the best people, he can argue like the best of them. Like all the best people, he's absolutely passionate. But I think somebody who has made a lifelong contribution and has always rounded forward. I mean, we've all locked horns with him at one point or another, and of course lost. But I believe that there's one person who I would like, on behalf of the sport, for us all to give a round of applause to, and that's Mr. Floyd Hampton. Floyd, thank you very much for everything that you've done for the sport and all of us. Thank you very much. And now, with Mike and with this togetherness, I hope that you're enjoying it more than ever too. Anyway, look, I'm clueless. I shall leave all the talk about the derby to the true experts. All I know is that this is one hell of a race, isn't it? And I'm not going to say who I want to win or don't want to win, because I think that this year, I know it's so cliche, but God, they're all winners, aren't they? This is been a hell of a competition. I'm going to miss it. On Sunday, I'm going to miss the derby. Every year there's a story, isn't there? And this year I think the story's been, and the plot has been as thick as ever. But there we go.